out for a bit. Morning, first morning in Spain, in Ferrol, on the Camino Ingles. This is our accommodation last night, Hostel Sahara. Quite weird in that there's no one there to book you in. It's all done via pin sent to you. Very, very weird. But anyway, the accommodation was very nice. Not a little bit quirky. Anyway, have a look down the street. Very, very, very good morning to you. Welcome to Just Going Out for a Bit. Right, where are we? We're in Ferrol. We're in Spain. We are about to walk 112 kilometers over 6 days to end up in Santiago de Compostela to complete the Camino Ingles, the English way of the many caminos that go through Spain and end up in Santiago. Oh yeah, and it is the easy one, so I'm not blowing my own trumpet of, oh, I'm a big walker, all that sort of stuff. Yesterday, well, we took an age to get here, a long time getting here. So I'm here with my three friends, Mikey, Ryan and Mark, Uzi. And we're all various states of fitness and all that sort of stuff. And broken bodies and sort of stuff. Now, why I'm here doing this is what I sort of set myself up when I was crocked, a year and a bit ago, by the bike accident. This is what I sort of set in my mind I was going to do once a little bit recovered and in fitness to do. So we're doing this, a personal little journey of mine. No religious sort of stuff about it, but just a pleasant way to spend an afternoon in the midday sun. So what do mad dogs do? An Englishman go out in the midday sun. That's what we'll be doing. So yeah, so join me along this route. Like I said, I've done the English part of the Camino Ingles, the Way of St. James, and you've seen in my previous videos, and this should be roughly of the same sort of thing, where we're not sort of going, oh look, oh there's that, there's this. We're just sort of looking at the funny side of the things as we go along, and information things that might be helpful to you if you come along and do it for yourself, or you're interested along those ways. Okay, right, so obviously we're by the big Ferrol sign over there with those three reprobates, and opposite over there is the official start. We're going to go across there, have a quick look, and ironically, you've got the information office open here at the start of the Camino at roughly, I think, 10 o'clock or so, to get your stamp to prove you're actually here and started the Camino. Well, yeah, I think it opens at 10 o'clock when everybody is walking to avoid the heat. So we're going to have a quick look. Slight information gain for you here. Stamps that go into your Camino passport or credencia. Right, we do that to prove we've gone along the way. And across the road, and because nothing's open, you're thinking, well, perhaps, whoa, but I might be proved wrong. Right. Here behind me and here appropriate mural at the tourist office. I think, hopefully, maybe not. It looks very shut to me. Oh, it's open. Ooh. We're going to get a stamp. I went inside the tourist office. Extremely helpful. They give you maps and they're very, very, very good indeed. And while I was there, they sort of said, "You want to buy one of these?" And this is the one for here. So I thought, yeah, it's only €2 or so. So yeah, why not? Why not? We'll do that. And there's the first stamp there with the date. And that proves everything, right?
So the sheep knows that.
The first of many. What's that, mate?
Number one, day number one.
Literally, I was going to start digging in my pocket for where we got to go to, but there you go. It's everywhere. Everywhere. If in doubt, follow the bloke in black in the front. He'll lead us. Lovely shot there of a morning Spanish paved street. If someone can tell me what this is and what it isn't. Hold a second.
We all know what it isn't.
I'd like to feel his staff. The harbour in Ferrol, not the prettiest, but it's a bit like their Plymouth, Portsmouth sort of thing. Big naval base for them. There you go. And we're just outside the church and the museum. And this fella, looking very splendid. Gonna get very hot on that, walking that Camino there. Quite apt, really. Notice, as you shall, resplendent on his back, the Isle of Wight challenge. no, the flags, Australia, and the dragon.
The roaring dragon.
And how apt, there's a beer wagon. Just you're losing hope on to see a sign just on the plinth just over there. You see the Camino Shellway, and this is it's a viewing point. I don't know what it means, but it looks very architecturally nice. And the plan is eventually we've got to go up the estuary there, go around and make our way on the other side. But not today. We don't go as far as that. As we go past magnificent dead palm trees. But it's a good landmark anyway, along the way. So I'll go past the first chapel, plenty of fish and fishing on here. There's a lovely beach. All along the way, you're going to find these. Perhaps not so dribbly as that, but the other one's been very good. But no need to carry big jugs of water. Small ones do. There's plenty of refill stops. It's a weird thing when you're walking along here. A lot of the plants, things on the side of the hedgerows and the trees are just like home, exactly the same. This really is green Spain. Came along this way, took a nice little drink, had a little stamp, went along our way.
Spanish know how to enjoy themselves.
Well,
All the biddies were literally staggering around.
I hope this is our first free Camino food.
Imagine we bloody earned it, didn't we?
Yeah. Just after the monastery of Saint Martin, we come through under basically the motorway bridge to a eucalyptus woodland. Beautiful smells now, obviously off the estuary. It's a seaweedy, eucalyptusy sort of smell. Lovely. All feeling the heat now. It's midday, so mad dogs and all that. And I've had a chat to one of the fellas at the monastery there, and he says our destination is about 4 kilometres, más o menos, more or less, to be. Oh, that smells nice. Put our feet up for the day. Job done, but not quite yet.
Oh, this is the first decision making of the whole trail. If we go the wrong way, it could be an extra 15 miles. If we go the right way, we're almost there for the first day. Over to Ralph.
I say A.
First split in the route.
Okay. Well, surely they're going to the same place.
Oh yeah, there's A and B. A is the bridge.
Oh, so left is.
Okay, we're nearly bang on our way to Neda, and we come to the underpass. Oh, we just basically just crossed over the bridge. Rivers full of nice fish, and there's some halfway decent architecture when we're around here. And sooner or later, we're going to come to kilometre 100 or under, and that's a countdown all the way to Santiago. They're going to be wanting. It's quite good actually, because it paces your way down. You know you're making your way there. And I always like a little bit of art. Some of it's very good. Some of the yellow is a bit freaky. So we just met our first pilgrim, Doc, along the way. So we're all productive now, good. Everyone seems to be in a happy mood. We've all got our hats on. In fact, I got my hat on. It's whenever I get to somewhere where I've had some water, drench myself, drench the hat, it cools you down a bit, which is excellent sort of stuff. I've got to say, at this note, thanks to my brother Darren at short notice for this. Brilliant. Right, onwards and upwards. .388 kilometres, nearly there, under the 100k mark. Seems to have wandered into Switzerland. $100 to go. Exactly. Welcome to Naron on the Camino Ingles.
I like burger.
Don't forget to say grace. Rub it up. Thanks for the rub.
Lovely bit of squirrel.
How is it?
Great.
Yeah? So I hope you can hear me. How did the day go? The day went well, thank you very much. The main difference was the overbearing heat coming about 11 o'clock till we got here about 2:30. We covered more mileage than was in the book because it's a bit further on than the Alpha in Neda. So that's all good. All the boys have done good. Yeah. Along the way, the Camino signs almost never. It was once we were getting a bit where are we going to go? But we just carried on. So that's good. We're here now. The accommodation. I think on booking.com. I won't say the name of the place on here, but it's super. I might drop a thing on the bottom of where we are. It's superb. We've got the whole place to ourselves. You know, you just cook some food for everyone, save yourself a ton of money than eating out, and what do you want? Because there's extras now in the fridge for everyone to partake. Tomorrow, going on, we intend to leave quite early to try to beat the sun, and we think we should finish the day roughly the same time as we've done today, and we'll just mosey on down, because really we went up the estuary to Neda, and we're going to go all the way back on the other side. So I think we're going to be essentially opposite Ferrol on the other side of the estuary. But that's good. It's along the way, and we're on our way to Santiago de Compostela, the pilgrim route. Thank you. And till tomorrow, we're just going out for a bit. We're going to do that. Day 2. Cheers. Morning, good morning to you all. Day 2 of just going out for a bit. Adventures in Spain on the Camino Ingles. to Santiago de Compostela. So, great night, great accommodation. And we got roughly, I think, 14k or 15k today to get to Pontedeume. So, my chaps are ahead of the game. So, left a little, not a little bit early, early enough. Very good. Right. As and when things prop up, I'll be showing you. So for now, folks, working. Not going to blind you in the sun. See you later. $96k to go. Well, the day starts with a lovely fucking hill climb, and it's knackering. It really is. First thing in the morning. But hopefully when it's the stop sign, it should level out, hopefully. Oh, so much for the Rottweiler. Feeling the need of some water, or to go and wash your clothes and have a chatter. This is the place to be. When you're walking along the route, it's so interesting to see some of the architectural designs and some of the run-down houses which need a helping hand. And you see things like this and go, ah, for sale. Someone loved it once. First one of these we've come across. People leaving stuff out for you to buy. And they leave for you water. How nice is that? Gracias. I come across this. On the telegraph pole. The gentleman here in this house gave us some lovely cold water. This is what's drying in his shed. Corn on the cob, maize. Finally under 90k. Just outside where we had tea, there's now birch. Alda Nature. Didn't know about that one. Sounds like the story of my life. But anyway. descending nicely now. Nice little view. Nice set of expensive houses as well, but got to keep in the shade.
Oh. Glacial spring water.
£30°C. Lovely. As you can see, we finally reached, well, the town of our end now, Pontedeume. Right. Just off the main drag over there, up a lovely cool side street, avoiding the rolling cannonballs, and our place for the night. Time to cool down proper. Right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Day 3. Pontedeume to Betanzos. Betanzos? No, it's just far too early in the morning. We've called downstairs after a hot, snoring night, sharing a room with someone who snores probably worse than me. So what can you do, eh? Anyway, so we're here. We had a quick trip around the town for some food last night. It's quite a nice place. Quite a nice place indeed. But it is strictly siesta time observed here. So the place shuts down from about 1 o'clock till 5, 6 o'clock, and you can't get food until 8. So just bear that in mind if you're going to come along. How was your night, Mark?
Hot.
Hot and bothered.
And a bit noisy.
It was a bit. There's a cacophony. At least we kept the pigeons away, and the strange beastie that was in our room as well.
Mind you, the locals were quite noisy, weren't they?
Yeah.
The monks were tugging their bells right outside my window all night, on the hour.
Ding.
Quarter
dong.
past the hour. Ding, flipping dong.
Ah. The final pilgrim from our groupage. It's time to move on. I saw pilgrims. It's now 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
7 o'clock. I saw pilgrims downstairs here at 5. So we're not that dedicated.
You sleep all right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So we find something interesting. I hope to get a coffee somewhere.
I was on form.
We'll be gone. Right. First sign of the day. Scallop bins. And there she is. And there he is. And there they are. '84, first marker of the day. And just switch camera. Hello, Puss Puss. How are you? All right. Not going to eat you. They've got these storage things. A lot of the houses along here. Yeah. 82. I think we started on 86 this morning, if I remember. What do you know it? A ramshackle old building and a relatively modern storage thing. I'm talking not of some so modern. There's Hughes striding away. Spanish oaks, eucalyptus, birds tweeting, and the constant all very rhythmic, harmonic, and meditative. I know we're going downhill, but all that means is we're going to have to go uphill again. Oh. We came across a big yellow arrow pointing into the middle of the woods. We're doubting ourselves, you know, but we've come across to here, come across to that young gentleman there is doing excellent work, but there's a big shell on it, so we must be going the right direction. Come to another hill, made another little break. I thought to show you, change hands because the other hand won't reach. Oh, look at the size of these bad boys. The cones here are massive. The trees aren't as big as the ones back home, but the cones are. Is that a euphemism? I don't know. But yeah, massive cones. Well, another hill section. Going through another bit of forested area. It is quite hard going again. But it's got to be done. We're knocking off the miles of every footstep. Beautiful forest. Nice and cold. You wouldn't even expect. And we come across this. I've sent my intrepid explorer out. Is it a drinking fountain? You're gonna throw down your stick?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a bit over-engineered, if I'm honest.
Now tell me, this isn't just like home. This is just like Northern Europe. Same birds. Wiltshire man can pop up behind a tree before you know it. So we finally made it through the forest, through the walk. Very nice. A nice little roundabout. Walk across the road. Fine, we're now at 80 kilometres to go. And we're by the fabled golf course. So you know you're on your way. I think that is the cafe where we can get something for breakfast. Desayuno. Desayuno. Coffee time. Now take a look at this. I've even bought myself a shell. Somewhere to sit, something to hiss on a fiddle, and to watch these two greyhounds raring to go.
Top tip, ask for a large coffee every time.
So we got on the outskirts of Pontedeume and Minho. Information office there gives you good stamps, good chats. Walk across the way. Nice little cafe bar, Mino. Provisions, pharmacy, all the stuff you need over there. Mino, which is a good sign, which means you're halfway there for the day. Just as you're exiting Mino, you too can visit the multicoloured half-finished bridge. And take a peek down. If you miss the thrill of the half bridge, coming up is another sort of bridge which doesn't really go across anything, goes along, but gotta be done. Gotta be done. Mark pointed out, I'm just going to get the zoom on there. The Mickey Mouse tree. Some lovely white sands beach. Estuary. Meets the river. Beautiful. So at the Ponte de Porco, the Ponte being the bridge, not that one over there. And because they're that way, I think it's a bear, a pork, a boar. We've just sort of eaten, so we can just carry on. Yeah. It's the last bar before Betanzos. Lovely place. Under 70 miles to go. See the mural on there? Ponte de Porco. It'd be nice to find out what the story is behind all that. And that's for Andy. There you go. So you finally made it up that damn hill, up that damn forest. Lovely. And this comes into view. With the delightful Carlos and his wife Anna, very good hosts, and such a nice place to sit down, take your weight off your considerable feet, and it's about 3.5 k now to Betanzos. The Church of San Martin. Lovely building, lots of history, but we're never going to know because it's like all the other churches in Spain, they seem to be shut. Which is a pity because it's normally somewhere, a place we can go which is lovely and cool. Take a weight off your feet, get the sun to carry on. But not today, hey? Okay, right, let's go. On our way down now. Sun shines out. Is that just taking the piss? Oh. Ah, the Camino. For yourself, your stick, and your little dog. All welcome. Basically entering the town of Betanzos. This is Ryan's room. You've got a safe. Gotta say, pretty cool. So, let's go to Mikey's room. This is Mikey's room. This is El Cine.
Come into the film studios.
Will you be showing Just Going Out for a Bit later on?
Yes, I will. Right on that TV.
On that TV?
We're going to watch them all again.
Not quite a mirror on the ceiling, but that'll do. There we go.
This hotel is just fantastic.
Fantastic. And for the piece, not the piece take, the piece de la resistance.
I'll just put this is a batos.
The Western room.
Yeah!
It's got movable watching eyes in the things. A safe. Various pictures. A saddle at the end of the bed.
It's an enormous bed.
And a gigantic bed with Geronimo looking across at later Mark's naked parts. Thinking, looks nothing like Custer. And boringly, this is my room. It's got a guitar, some crappy records, some more crappy records. Yeah, but yeah, that'll do. That'll do.